Good morning, students. Welcome in online classes. My dear students, today we will start a new chapter number 2 in civics portion, the salient features of our constitution. Students, our constitution is not merely a statement values and philosophy, but lays down the objectives of the state which it has to achieve. Means our constitution not only elaborate and finalize the law and order, it also give the instruction to the state government on what is the objectives of the state government, of the government or central or state. No doubt the Constitution of India provide me a framework. Through this framework, all different levels and all organs of the government at the different level, they work properly under the framework. Those are finalized by the Constitution. The Constitution of India has many distinctive features of its own. In this chapter, my dear students, we have discussed about that what is the salient feature, like that single citizenship, like that welfare state, under this social equality, economical equality and political equality, one person one vote, fundamental rights, okay, and then after fundamental duties, and finally directive principle of state policy. So first of all, a constitution is not, if we discuss about that salient feature of our constitution, then first point is very important. A constitution is not merely a statement of values and philosophy, but lays down the objective of the state which it has to achieve. Means our constitution is not merely a statement. हमारा जो संविधान है एक स्टेटमेंट, एक लॉ लिख दिया गया तो एक स्टेटमेंट नहीं है, बल्कि इस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के द्वारा हमारे स्टेट का, हमारी गवर्नमेंट का क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं, इसको भी डिफाइन करने का काम किया जा सकता है. Under the salient feature of our constitution, the first point are given single citizenship. Single citizenship means एकल नागरिकता. Through of Indian constitution is federal. Federal means there are two type of the government in our country: state government for state level and central government for the central level. So here given the Indian constitution is federal and envisages a federal form of government, means in which power is shared between the central government and the state government. It's a dual polity, central and state. It provides for only a single citizenship. Means our constitution provide a single citizenship. The Indian citizenship, which citizenship? The Indian citizenship. Okay. The country like USA, on the other hand, each person is not only a citizen of USA but also citizen of the particular state. मीन्स अगर हम यूएसए की बात करें तो भारत के में जहाँ सिंगल सिटीजनशिप की बात होती है, किसी भी स्टेट का कोई भी व्यक्ति हो वो इंडियन कहलाएगा, लेकिन अमेरिका में ऐसा नहीं है. अमेरिका में ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हर एक व्यक्ति यूएसए का नागरिक कहलाए, उसे स्टेट की नागरिकता भी मिलती है. मीन्स अमेरिका में जो कल्चर है वो कैसा है, ड्वेल सिटीजनशिप है. ओके. Each person is not only a citizen of USA but also a citizen of the particular state. Means एक पर्टिकुलर स्टेट का सिटीजन हो सकता है लेकिन पूरे देश का सिटीजन नहीं हो सकता, ऐसा अमेरिका के सिटीजनशिप में है. ड्वेल सेट्स ऑफ राइट्स, one in conferred by the national government and another by the state government, where in USA dual rights enjoyed by the people of USA, one for state government and one for the central government. Recently, Government of India has decided to grant overseas citizenship of India, but such citizens don't enjoy वोटिंग एंड अदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट. भारतीय संविधान में अभी जल्दी ही एक और बात हुआ है कि विदेशी को भी. ओके. सो द सैलिएंट फीचर्स ऑफ आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, द फर्स्ट पॉइंट व्हाट इज गिवन, सिंगल सिटीजनशिप. मीन्स आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन प्रोवाइड अ सिंगल सिटीजनशिप फॉर ऑल द इंडियंस. each and every Indians belong from any of the state known as the Indian citizen. But in USA, on the other hand, each person is not only a citizen of USA but also a citizen of a particular state, means to which he belongs. means USA में क्या है, दोहरी नागरिकता है, जैसा कि भारत में नहीं है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि जो सिटीजन यूएसए से बिलोंग करता है उसे पर्टिकुलर स्टेट से भी नागरिकता लेनी पड़ती है और पूरे नेशनल नागरिकता या पूरे यूएसए की नागरिकता भी लेनी पड़ती है, तभी वो प्रिविलेज और राइट्स का यूज कर सकता है। ये जरूरी नहीं है जैसा कि भारत में है। मीन्स इन यूएसए देर आर गोइंग ऑन डुअल सिटीजनशिप, बट इन इंडिया single citizenship. It is the single citizenship is also an important salient feature of our constitution. Now next, welfare state. In welfare state means where the social, economical and political equality continue maintained by the government. This type of state known as the social state. Our constitution give the instruction to the state government to always maintain the welfare of the common people through use the social equality, economical equality and political equality. Welfare state is a concept of government in which the state play a key role in the protection and promotion of economic and social well-being of its citizens. A welfare state is based on the principle of social, economic and political equality. Means our constitution give the guideline and instruction to the state government to always maintain the social equality. Through the social equality, the constitution told that the fundamental right contained in part 3rd, you know very well, fundamental right given in part 3rd, included the prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place, birth, and the applies not only to action on the part of the state but also in regard to access to shop, restaurant, hotels, places of public entertainment. Means according to the fundamental rights those are given in part 3rd, the government cannot discriminates on the grounds of any religion, caste, sex, place of birth and the place of birth, okay, but also in regard to access to shop, रेस्टोरेंट, होटल्स एंड प्लेसेस। मीन्स हर एक व्यक्ति जो भारत का नागरिक है उसकी गारंटी फंडामेंटल राइट्स के पार्ट 3rd में गवर्नमेंट ने दिया है कि सभी के साथ सोशल इक्वलिटी का भी है, वो कोई किसी के साथ भेदभाव नहीं कर सकता है। गवर्नमेंट पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ के लिए, प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टीज़ स्पेशली रेस्टोरेंट, होटल्स, हर एक व्यक्ति के लिए उसकी जाति, उसकी कास्ट, मेल और फीमेल, बर्थ प्लेस के आधार पर कोई भेदभाव नहीं किया जाएगा। राइट अगेंस्ट एक्सप्लॉयटेशन प्रोटेक्ट चिल्ड्रन एंड यंग पर्सन्स अगेंस्ट अब्यूज, एक्सप्लॉयटेशन एंड नेग्लेक्टेड। मीन्स according to which social equality maintained by the fundamental rights and it is guaranteed by the government. No one can discriminate on the basis of their religion, caste, color, sex or place of birth. Each and everyone enjoy to the government schools, public park, roads, restaurants, hotel. It is all things are open for all the person. This is under the social equality. Means always maintain the social equality. Now economic equality. For economic equality, it is clearly mentioned in the constitution that states shall direct its policy towards securing the citizen the right to adequate means of livelihood. Means that the ownership and control of the community resources and distributed to subserve the common good. Means the resources of the government equally distributed between the common people, and also the government ensure that for men and women receive equal pay for equal work within the limits of its economic capacity and development. The state is required to make a effective provision for securing the right to work, to education and to public assistance in case of unemployment, old age, sickness, disablement and other cases of the underserved. Means it is important work for the state according to our constitution to maintain the economic equality. Through this equality, the government should ensure that each and everyone enjoy the same and equal pay for equal work. The government also distributed the resources between the common people equally. So this is known as the economic equality. Okay, so it is also a salient feature in the welfare state. Our constitution gives the guideline and instruction to the state government to maintain the equality among the citizens through the economic welfare. The state shall endeavor by means legislations or economic organization to secure to all workers opportunities for employment at a living wage condition of work, ensuring decent standard of life and full enjoyment of leisure and social and cultural opportunity. After that, the third point under the welfare state known as the political equality. What is political equality? In India, all citizens, irrespective of the state in which they are born or raised, enjoy the same political and civil right, and no discrimination is made between them. Political equality includes like that one person one vote. It is the depend on the universal adult franchise, equal rights to get represented, each and everyone, the government, and no one can discriminate on the basis of their caste, color, religion and caste. Each and everyone having their political right. One person one vote. Each and every persons give their use their political right and give the vote. The vote going on through the universal adult franchise. The right of the people to vote and elected the representative is called franchise. The word franchise is derived from the French word France, which means free. It means free exercise to right to choose one's representative. Dear students, in this video we have only discussed about the important salient features of our constitution. What is single citizenship? After that, welfare state, social equality, economical equality and political equality. We can discuss the rest part of this chapter. Thank you.